A couple of the things that I have around here. This is known as pinks. It's mini carnation. Unfortunately, a lot of what I'm going to show you has been overtaken by autumn now. So I apologise that you're not going to see anything overly drastic. I'm just showing you a couple of the little bits that I have at the moment. Thankfully it's still green. This is a... oh, it nearly got me. This is an aguilesia, which is my first time growing this year. Dianthus. Now this one's not doing too bad. So I've had it about 3 years now and I haven't seen it flower yet. But also I've tried for 4 years now to grow one particular type of Dianthus and the slugs keep taking it and it drives me nuts. This is a mocha, but also this is a chocolate mocha. Two completely different plants. Completely different. Oh, look at that. Very funky. This shrub will grow bigger, but it's more of a winter flower. So when everything else has died down, that'll bloom out and gives a wonderful scent as well. Fuchsia. These are my second favourite garden plants. I never found out what this is. I've had this for well over a decade now, and bless it, it's moved around a lot. Very, very teeny weeny little flowers on it. And they get replaced by a berry. Now this, that is now dying down because it's autumn, is an astilbe false goat's beard. These come out as pink, like dark pink and fluffy. Nemesia. Now these are bicoloured. Down. You've got pink, you've got dark, you've got light, you've got dark with a yellow centre, and they're all one plant. All one plant. There's another fuchsia here. Not got a flower on it at the moment, there's one coming. Winston Churchill fuchsia, bunny tail. Anyone need a makeup brush? And then, because I've named this my fluffy pot, this particular flower, which I've forgotten the name of again. Oops, I wasn't meant to pull you off. There you go. It's got really nice deep red flowers and then they turn to fluff. So I thought, where better to put them than with my other fluff. So you've got this beautiful Gentina. Beautiful blue, and it's in with my Lithidora heavenly blue. Yeah. Which is a very, very striking blue, just like this. It makes me so mad when things are labelled as blue and they end up purple. No, sorry, purple is purple, blue is blue. This is blue with purple hints going down the centre of it, and there's lots and lots and lots more that are coming through. My Curly Lucy, which is a succulent that is very drought tolerant, thankfully, so I can just leave it as is. But I don't know if you can see that or not. Pink on the outside, orange on the inside. Don't say that I said that word. Pink. No, 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 no. Salvia. Let's find a flower that doesn't look so bad. Now, the bad thing with salvia, I really, really cannot stand the smell. It's very, very, very strong. And it certainly lets you know when it needs watering. This needs watering. As soon as it's been watered, all of this is blooming. All of it. There aren't any on there yet, but I have strawberries in here. And a dead slug, thankfully, which the wasp is feasting on. Lovely. With these, I needed something that wasn't a trough liner to actually keep everything in and stop the birds ripping at it. Well, this and this was actually a bath scrubby that broke, and I couldn't use it as a scrubby anymore as much as I tried. So both I strung up, put everything in, the water gets out, everybody's happy. There's my passion flower, which runs up and down my alley fencing. I haven't cut this back yet this year. I'm too scared. Another shade-loving plant. Tiny little flowers. Now, thankfully, this doesn't need much watering at all, but it's this beautiful red throughout the entire year. Absolutely beautiful. Some more Lithidora. Of course, bluey coloured. Of course. Now, I did have sweet peas going up here and a Morning Glory, but the Morning Glory OTP is still here. This, do you remember I said round there about the winter plant? Well, this one is the same. It's a different colouring to it. Saracoca. I'm rubbish at pronouncing things. But again, this is very shade tolerant, and as winter comes, all of these little buds will bloom little flowers, and every time you brush past it, it'll be a nice smell. Passion flower. And no, you can't eat the fruit from this one. Another fuchsia. I absolutely love fuchsia, I really do. Now this one and this one took a really good beating a few weeks back with the wind, and my wheelie bin came crashing down on top of it. But thankfully, it's still here, as is someone else. Hi. I'm not in the greenhouse anymore. Sorry. And here's another fuchsia. Going through her cat flap that I created. Make it easier for her old bones. Yeah, that's another. Love the doubles. Absolutely love the doubles. So this one is a Wendy's Beauty. Okay. Up here I normally have sweet peas, which have died down now. I have a blue fescue just here. I do have one outside the back door as well, but it's not doing anywhere near as good as this one. Yes? Yes? There you go. Sweet pea. Yep. You know this isn't a beanie video, this is a gardening video. You know that, right? Good. Right. Over here I have some globe thistles which look like nothing anymore. But every now and again I've got to touch them. And if any slightly fall off, I know it's time to grab, harvest. I did grab a load, yes. Yep. Got some snapdragons down here. Yes, I am a snapdragon. Anyway, this huge thing here, mahusive, very, very pretty little purple flowers. But that was in that pot, which now is a boxer's hedge, but it was in that pot, and it did okay. I put it out here to give it some room, and boy did it take it. So that's that. Down here, not that it looks like it yet, because it's only just getting established, but this is zebra grass, which is a big spreader. I'm hoping it does spread nicely. Yeah. EBGB. I don't know what colour it is. Thankfully it was donated to me. But it's a Hebe. This, I cannot remember its name. But it's a black bush. And why can't I remember its name? It's really annoying. Yes, there are berries on it, but you don't eat them. And you don't give them to odd cats either. Down here we have a Chinese lantern and two other things. I cannot remember what they're called because I'm rubbish. Spiderwort. Beautiful. Fluff. I don't know if you can tell that. Very fluffy centres on them. But against that green, beautiful. Beautiful. Now this, I don't know what this is. This is classed as a weed around here, but I really like it, so I'll keep it in the border. Over here, I have a sea holly. This is sea holly, which is very, very similar to the globe thistle. But instead of globes, these are like half moons. Over here, I have two purple majesty millet, which end up looking like bulrushes if they get enough sun, but they need a lot of water. And unfortunately, this isn't going to make it, I don't think. I don't think it'll get to flowering. This is another dianthus. Dash crimson, which is a nice dark red black. This is another Lithidora. Against its blackish, dark leaves, it's very, very vibrant. And this, oh, and I've forgotten the name of this as well now. Gosh, I'm rubbish at this game, aren't I? This is actually going to get moved into the community lot because it's very, I wouldn't say invasive because it's not. But it's too much for me. It's too much for this border, so I am going to move it. I have 2 hanging baskets, which some of you may recall from before when I showed them. They badly need a cutback and a prune. Oh, so soft. Good deadhead, but it is the end of term now for them anyway, so that's why I've held back a little bit. And that is my garden. What should I say? Gardens. You gonna say goodbye? You say goodbye?